Welcome back to the bitch that can't drive who's making this sound, because I honestly don't even know why. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hi and happy Halloween. Oh my gosh, why the fuck am I... Bro, anytime I say hi, it feels so fucking awkward. Like, and yes, I have a light with me. If you see it, it's right there. I could change the effects, by the way. Oh my god, is that better? Because I don't want to have so many lights on, because it's fucking weird. Happy Halloween. It's officially Halloween today, so I'm filming this at 1 in the morning. And I'm gonna try to upload this today. Oh, motherfucker. I just bit my nail. Oh, and ignore the bandana thing. I was trying out a new hairstyle today. But if it looks bad, we'll just say I was dressing up as a pirate. So ignore that. I was gonna play Dress to Impress, but I'm a huge procrastinator, so previous videos I had to film and edit on my laptop, meaning I ran out of storage, so I can't do that anymore. But that's alright, I can do that for like Christmas. So today instead I will be reacting to scary stories. Oh my god, I hate how they can upload pictures now on TikTok comments. So they're just, oh my god, posting some weird freaky shit. Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Every single time my best friend comes over, no matter the weather or anything, we usually watch a scary movie and then go for a walk. Don't ask why, that's just what we like to do, and usually there's like Taco Bell or some food in there too, but that's just what we do. We were like, let's go for a walk. Now, we were chosen.
Chizoki taking a while to explain, so I kind of like don't.
Clip deleted, but get ready with me while I tell you guys the story time. I'm not gonna be naming names just in case like they have some protection against them to where I can't. But there was this boy I was friends with in preschool. Like we were like kind of like a thing, like preschool thing. You know what I'm talking about? We were really close. He came to all of my birthday parties up until when I was in like first grade. Super close. We hung out outside of school. We went to the water park together like every once in a while, like every few weekends. Yeah, just really, really close. We ended up stopped being a thing for like some reason I don't remember. So, but we were still like pretty close friends. So that was cute. After preschool ended, he ended up coming to just my birthday party. That's when we would see each other. It was my birthday party, so like once a year up until first grade. But at my first grade birthday party, we had a bounce house at my house, so he came and stuff, and he was super different. He acted super weird, like kind of off. I don't know, but like he seemed super like scared for some reason. He never acted like this, you know. So me and my friend were like kind of like, like trying to ask him what was up and stuff like that, but he wouldn't give us an answer. We thought maybe like home stuff. I don't know though. But after first grade, literally this kid disappeared. Like my grandma had his dad's phone number, and she would call him and stuff, and like genuinely like they would not answer, he would not pick up. So I didn't really think anything of it at that time because I was like in first grade. But when I got into middle school, I started to search online, like on social media for this kid, and none of the other kids from my like preschool that I was still friends with knew where he went. By the way, he just disappeared. So I started to look on social media, and I could not find him anywhere. It was genuinely like he had vanished from planet Earth. It was so weird. Preschool, like when I was a kid, I'm super nosy. So I need to know what's going on all the time. And I know everyone. Why can't I pause the video? What the fuck? Okay, there. Jeez.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's that huge of a difference for you to not like find someone on the internet, considering that not many people. I don't know if I missed something. I low-key kind of zoned out on what she was saying, but I think she's talking about like she can't find her friend anywhere on the internet. She can't find his social media handle or like anything like that. And I feel like that's not really uncommon. I feel like it's pretty easy to not find someone on there unless you're like a fucking stalker, or like not a stalker, but like doing some crazy stalker activities essentially. Then it's, I wouldn't take that too seriously. Okay, none of these stories are like good. I feel like anytime I'm searching for something and I need it to be good, it's never good. But then when I'm alone doing whatever, it's always like it's disappointing.
I was literally fascinated. I was like, I have to see it. And I'm really into forensics and the organized crime stuff sounded interesting, so I wanted to go. So I go to the Mob Museum. It is 3 floors. I swear, I'm the only one there. There's no one up there, which was fine with me. I'm actually thinking at the time, this is awesome. Like, no one's in my way. I can just make my little round and head out. So when I get up there, I look kind of to the left, and there's a room where there's like a purple, real. As soon as I start reading this guy's name, dude, bro, as I'm reading his name, feel an energy rise behind me. Like, it felt like a tall person was like standing behind me or something.
Okay, that low-key was really boring. She just felt a presence. I mean, obviously when you're the one dealing with it, you know it's scary. But not very good or entertaining story. And I don't want to click on really scary ones because I'm alone in this car and I'm scared already.
So, did you know your group of friends might have someone who was never meant to be there? During the trip,
Fuck
8 friends
you.
rented a single
Fuck
van.
you.
They remembered it clearly in 4 rows, 2 per seat. No one stood. But when I think we're one too many, Camilla said, they laughed it off. But then they counted. 9.
Oh
Hush
my.
fell. They counted again. Moved seats, swapped positions. Still 9. No one remembered. In the last row, someone sat. Still, facing forward. They reported it. Police searched. No one was found.
The images aren't even that scary, but it's just, I don't want to listen to the rest of it. I hate the song. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's just read comments. I kept hearing my husband talking from upstairs when he was with me. He said he couldn't hear it at all, so I started recording.
But it sounds like you. Don't go up there, don't go up there, don't go up there.
What's the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you? I don't mean my door opened by itself. I mean next level terrifying. I hate that song. I hate it. I'm kind of already scared. I'm not gonna lie. We're good. We're safe. Okay. Went to see a psychic with my 3 sisters and she told me went to see a psychic with my 3 sisters and she told me one sister was hard to read. My sister then died. She couldn't read her because she didn't have a future. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's actually terrifying. I would like to go to a psychic, but I'm terrified of what they could tell me. Like, what if they just randomly tell me, "Oh yeah, you're gonna die before you like turn 25." What the fuck do you mean? Or like if I go and they tell me what my future is, but I somehow fuck it up because I'm trying to achieve that goal. So then in the end, I actually don't achieve that goal and something else happens. You know? I don't know. But I would really like to go see a psychic. I want to know what my future is. My dog was searching at the back door to try to get in from outside after I let him out. He looked weird, so I didn't let him in. My actual dog walked up behind me to see what I was looking at. Wow, this one's really, really long. Okay. I don't really believe in these stories until it happened to me. I once was alone in the house because I was ordered to do so. Because my siblings is in school and my parents need to work. I'm left with 2 dogs. Okay, remember, 2 dogs. I was capitalized, by the way. I was good and all watching TV and I decided to call my dogs. They came like both of them, and I noticed I just heard noise in front of my fucking car. They came, and I noticed clawing at the front door, and I see it's one of my dogs. And I look back to the other dog, and I notice its lips are becoming kind of curled, and I think it's also growing size. I just froze there. That was until I remember my grandma lives next to me, and I ran. Just not looking back. My 2 dogs left with me, and the other one was left in the house. I just left the door open, and I called my grandma, which lives 10 blocks away. Not really fair. Sleeping. Not really. Sorry. The punctuation, grammar, sentences, not good. Fair sleeping. Woke her up, told her what happened, and literally ran to the house, locked it, got back, and started praying and lighting up candles while chanting, and I've never been freaked out. I didn't. Okay, so she saw some weird thing. 2 dogs, ended up with 3. These comments are scaring me a lot more than the actual story times. And I don't know why. I dreamt about 9/11 on a plane months before it happened. Dreamt about a couple tsunamis too. Very scary, vivid dreams. Damn! Something tells me you're a fortune teller. Or a whatever. I looked in the mirror when I had woken up. That's crazy. I was born. Absolutely traumatizing. When I was a kid, I had a really scary dream and I went to run to my parents' room. When I passed the stairwell, I woke up as if I never got out of bed. This happened 4 times before I actually woke up. That's insane. Like, just living on a constant loop? That's crazy. I would hate to do that. I had to go back to school tomorrow. Sucks. It's always the worst. I saw Zendaya without her hat. What is that? That was like a meme or a joke, no? Or like something. I don't know. But it was really confusing during the time that it was happening. I was like, why the fuck is everybody like freaked out over this shit? Okay, a lot of these are just like saying like, I got scammed, my sister ate my food, I had to go back to school, stupid stuff, you know? I was at home asleep. I usually got sleep paralysis, so I was used to it, but I saw something really weird I've never seen before, looking at me and cracking its neck. Turns out I was wide awake. My goodness. I don't know if I ever had sleep paralysis, but there are times where I do, like, sleep, and then I wake up randomly, like, at crack of dawn, essentially, I guess. It's usually those times where I know for a fact that if I go back to sleep, I am not gonna wake up. Or I'm gonna struggle to wake up. And that's why I always hesitate going back to sleep whenever I wake up at those times. So, but I still do. I still go back to sleep. And every single time, I always struggle to wake up. And it's instant too. Like, I wake up and I realize this shit is gonna be happening right now. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to like wake up for a while. But I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm tired. I'm trying to go to bed. So I do, and I knock out instantly. Typically, it takes me a while to knock out. And I start dreaming immediately too. And then I realize I have like this sinking feeling that something bad is gonna happen. But the thing is, I've never stayed long enough to actually figure out what is gonna happen. I always try my hardest to wake up. And I struggle because I know I'm trying to open my eyes, but I cannot open my eyes for the life of me. I'm trying to wake up, but I can't wake up. And I would say it's terrifying because it's like, I feel something coming in my dream. I know something's coming and I don't want to see it. So I'm in a lot of pressure trying to wake up before whatever is here comes. But eventually I do wake up before I see anything, so yeah. But it takes a while. I don't even know if that's sleep paralysis or not. I could say it's not, but I really don't know. Before I go back to sleep, I hear music. Like creepy music. And it's just like, I'm not like actually hearing it, by the way. It's just like me replaying it in my head. Like music that I've heard before that I'm now remembering. And it annoys me because then I go to bed, I go back to sleep, and I'm hearing that music in my dream. And then it just makes it worse. After I had to come home from a sleepover, played a Ouija. I know, not fun to mess with. Yeah, you fucked up. I was laying on my top bunk and I saw something out of the corner of my eye, like a black figure in the top corner of my room, looking straight out of a horror movie, but nothing was there when I looked fully. An hour later, my mom comes by my room and looks scared, telling me she needs to talk to me outside of my room So I climbed down and asked her what was wrong. She said she saw a black, scary, like hand under my bed and it pulled away when she looked at it. Fast forward to bedtime. I go to sleep on my top bunk and wake up absolutely shivering and weak. Like I felt so sick. I took my temperature, 104.2. I felt like something was draining me and my mom thought I caught COVID or something. The next morning I was completely fine. That is crazy. And she just let you sleep back in your bed like that? She saw a freaky, creepy hand and she just let you go back? That's crazy. I had extremely bad sleep paralysis 2 nights ago and I saw a tall black figure lift up my arm and then the other one hold me down so I couldn't move. I've never had that kind of sleeping. I don't even know if I had sleeping paralysis, but I've never experienced that and I really hope that I never ever experience it ever in my life. Alright, I'm already fine with struggling to open my eyes and move my body. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I was home alone and Alexa started playing my dead grandma's favorite song. I can see how that could be, like, creepy. But in my opinion, I'd be like, damn. Like, maybe she's there. You know? I don't know. Being into the classroom and seeing all the desks rearranged into rows. I hate when that happens. Or like when it's rearranged in a circle too. Oh my god, the worst thing. I hated when teachers would make me like talk. Like you're not helping. They're over here saying like, "Oh, I'm going to start picking on you so you can like start talking more and get a little more comfortable," right? It never worked. If anything, it made it worse for me. And it's worse because like I get where they're coming from, but the shy teachers that say they know how it is because they've been shy their whole life, they were a quiet kid or whatever, they start saying, "Oh yeah, but I'm gonna start picking on you because you need to get over it," or whatever. They're like, "I know how it is, I've been in your place, like I've struggled with it too, but I'm gonna need you to start talking more, and so I'm gonna start picking on you in class every single day." Are you for real? Like, can't you just let me breathe for a second? You know, I already have to interact in the outside world. You know, interacting with people in the outside is a lot different than interacting with people that you've known for years in a classroom with students that you've been with your whole entire life. All right? And that you know exactly how they act, how they are, and what they think. Compared to strangers, you know, they're strangers, they don't know you. And you don't know them. It's so much more different. Why are you forcing me to talk to people that I've known my whole life and never ever bothered to even speak to them? There's a reason for that. It's because they're horrible. That's why. All right? Like, we got to stop this. I've had since first grade speak with them. And not once did I ever consider, you know what, maybe I should start speaking to this person. Yeah, they could be a total douchebag, but I don't know. Maybe I should give it a shot. No, I've never thought of that. If anything, I would like to stay as far away from them as possible. Those dreams where you get kidnapped and whatnot, or killed, I've never actually been killed in a dream. I always somehow avoid it. Even though I'm running as slow as possible and it's so frustrating and it angers me, somehow I never get caught. And I've never gotten killed in my dreams. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's because in your dream you think it's real, right? So then you think you're actually gonna die. But I also feel like if I do end up dying in a dream, I'm somehow randomly gonna actually die in real life. And that freaks me out. Once I woke up in the middle of the night and I was facing the wall while I was laying down and I heard a voice behind me. "I found my person. You are my person." It had a demonic sort of voice and I also felt breathing down my neck. Cool. I woke up in the middle of the night to this white figure that was kind of human shaped, but not, if you know what I mean. And it was just circling my bed for ages. white. Whoever talked about it, June, I used to have a vent on my roof in my bedroom, and I had this weird nightmare for almost a week about that vent, and there would always be an uncanny face or two peering. Having sleep paralysis on consecutive days, I actually dreamed of demonic things, and one day I dreamt that there was someone sleeping by me. That person was breathing heavily in my ear. Her arm was, I do not want to click more. Oh my god. It's because sometimes they put pictures in the damn videos. Resting on me in my head, it was my mom, but I knew that if I turned on the side to look at who was there, something bad would happen to me. That is crazy. Nothing really bad happens to me, but one time I had sleep paralysis, but it was just the hat man standing at the end of my bed completely still, but I never heard that the hat man was friendly, so I guess it's okay. I've never heard of a hat man, and I don't want to search it up. I heard people talking in my kitchen at like 2 a.m. and had chills. Next, I opened the door. Nothing there but darkness. I closed the door. More talking, including by stuff like my mom calling my name. My bedroom lights were off and bathroom was only on at the time. Second story, I was sleeping in a different room in my house with no windows, and then I woke up seeing a shadow figure. I was able to move around, so this ain't sleep paralysis. And the figure looked like a person with a hood on that was completely black and had red eyes that had shine anytime I would look at it from an odd angle. The figure disappeared every sunlight shining at 8 a.m. And this happened every day for like a month during 2020. Interesting. Wait, I'm confused. They said, wait, so if you have sleep paralysis, are you also like paralyzed? You're paralyzed in the dream. But I'm never like... I thought sleep paralysis was like where you think you're dreaming, but you're actually not dreaming. Does that mean I had sleep paralysis? Because I'm trying to remember all the other times, and I guess I can't actually move in my dreams. Because I'm now just remembering I always stay in one specific area. And I guess why I feel so confused is because I'm always trying to move my actual body, or it feels like I'm trying to move my actual body and not the body that I have in that dream. And also like how I'm trying to open my actual eyes and I can feel my actual eyes trying to open up. But of course in my dream I can see. So I know those eyes are open, but I know like I can feel my actual eyes opening up. Or trying to at least. So does that mean I had sleep paralysis? Ah, shit. I was really hoping not. I thought it was just like some other stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I think that's it. I'm gonna end it here right now. So, happy Halloween. Hope you have a good time. Hopefully you actually go trick-or-treating, go to parties, dress up, have fun. And that's it. Peace out. Go to bounce. That's the end. Hope you visit again. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do whatever other YouTubers normally tell you to do. Bye!